It's Saturday morning, folks, Okay, so what was the story behind it and your desire to do that movie?
So my name is Michael Thomas Cain, and I'm from Augusta, Georgia, and Cleveland, Ohio. That's a long story, but we'll just take it for what it is. But I've lived in New York City, or in the area for quite a few years now. I come from working class people on both sides of my mother and father, so I've always been attached to that and have considered myself working class myself. So I'm just very aware of things that are going on around me socially and politically, and I wrote this story about 5 or 6 years ago as a play first, and we produced it here in New York City, and I eventually decided to turn it into this short film just in the last year or two. And even when we made the film last year, that was even before our current president was in place. And I don't know, I've just had my eye on certain things and decided to tell those stories. And even I had no idea how relevant this story of the elimination of the working class would be as we made it today. And there have been times through the years where people have thought, oh, that story's a little odd, that would never happen, that situation would never play out, but I think it is, to a degree. So that's...
Great job, man. And just a personal question, what kind of camera did you use?
We shot it on a Canon T5, actually.
Yeah, because I like, because it's dark, side you still have some lights coming in.
Yes, and we talked about that very extensively as far as how it should look in terms of the mood or tone. And Christopher Hart, who is here in the audience tonight, he's our cinematographer on the film, and he had a lot to do with that, along with Mark Parsi and the rest of my other team.
Well, good job. Give me your business card before you leave. Thank you very much. So, Savian, my brother. So first, I would like to say that was your New York premiere, right? New York premiere.
Yes.
New York premiere? New York premiere? And for you? Okay, so give it up for the New York premiere. We could say we have been there. Savian, is the mic working? Okay, so take this one, man. This one we're gonna sell it on eBay. Put it later. You go, that's a gift for you, darling.
Hey guys, good morning.
Good morning.
So, Savian, same story, same question for you. Tell us where you're from, what brought you to do films. I know you also an actor, and what was the story behind that movie that gave you the desire to do that film in the first place?
Sure thing. Well, where I'm from is a very convoluted question because I was born in Miami. I went to school in Chicago and I lived here for 4 years. So, what inspired me? Well, I had my team. Brandy Alyssa Young, who's my writer. We met up we're part of a group called the Actors Green Room, and we met up at one of the screenings. And I was like, hey, I saw one of her films. I was like, hey, do you have anything else? Maybe we can work together. And she was like, yeah, I have this feature film. It's all written already, 80 pages. Here you go. I was like, all right, cool. So we don't have a feature film budget, but we're gonna do a short film out of this. So let's cut. So we cut down about 80 pages into 10 pages. So that was the most intense experience ever. But the filming itself, it was my first solo directorial debut, and it took 26 hours straight through. It was a long day, and so but I couldn't have done it without my team. Brandy Alyssa Young, Sally Ann Young, Paula Rossman, including Pete Polyakov, who was my visual effects supervisor and also practical effects.
But I saw you also credited as, you did also some of the special effects, right?
Yes, I did makeup for it as well.
Wow.
And my buddy, high school friend, Christian Andrews, who is my DP, editor, colorist, sound designer, everything. Couldn't have done it without him. We all